One strategy that's tried and tested with all the businesses we've coached around the world is creating, then celebrating milestones. It's a key area of destination mastery. So let's create them and then let's celebrate them. So my question to you is, are you doing this in your business? If the answer is no, well then this strategy's for you. Now, I'm going to say, why do we even need to do this strategy? My learning from coaching businesses all around the world is that most time business owners are really bad at celebrating their wins. Okay, they're too busy trying to get on to the next task in their business. Okay, they're too busy being busy. All right, so they don't take time to stop, reflect, lock the win. So this is what this strategy is all about. And also, here's a distinction for you, is the level of milestone doesn't necessarily need to be huge. So what I mean by that is lots of little wins make a big win. Okay, story for you. Coaching a florist, and when I started coaching her, she basically said to me, Bruce, I've had my best sales day. And I said to her, how are you going to celebrate it? And she said, well, I don't know what you mean. And I said, well, you've got to celebrate this win. And she said, well, it's only, 1 day's worth of trade. And I said, I don't care. Let's celebrate with your team. Now, it wasn't a huge celebration. We didn't throw a humongous big party. I said, look, take them out for a coffee. We did that on the following Saturday, locked in that win. Guess what? Then the team are asking, how are we going with that daily sales target? It built momentum in that business. We put 400% of increase on that business in 6 months of coaching. And one of the key strategies that she said was we created, then celebrated the milestone. So again, I'll ask you the question. How can you create and lock in by celebrating a milestone? This is how we do it. The first is to make sure that your milestones are actually in your planning. Okay, so they're in your 90-day plan. If you haven't got a 90-day plan, make sure you go and look at the 90-day plan clip. It's a great one. It'll explain exactly what we do and how you do it. So we need a milestone that's in your planning. The milestone as the second key needs to be a SMART milestone. So what we mean by that is it needs to be specific, it needs to be measurable, the milestone needs to be achievable, so you've got to be able to achieve it. R stands for results orientated, and T stands for your milestone must have a timeline. So T for timeline. So it must be SMART. Okay, so make sure that your milestones, when you're creating them, are SMART milestones. The third one. Now, this is very key in actually celebrating the milestone, and that is this word here. I'm going to suggest to you that you need to have a ritual of how you celebrate your milestones. Now, why is this spelled incorrectly? All right, I don't spell ritual R-I-T. I spell it as in rich. Okay, so if you're wanting more cash flow and profits in your business, and I might add that I'm yet to meet a business owner that doesn't want more cash flow and profits in their business, we got to make celebrating a ritual. So how can you make and include some more rituals in your business? Now, when you actually do the celebration, these are the 3 opportunities of why and what comes out of doing that. The first is that we can learn from our mistakes, because sometimes when we stop, celebrate, whether it be in a social atmosphere, people then bring up, well, didn't we learn this along the way, or didn't we learn that along the way? So we've learnt some things along the way that's going to help us next time we go back into battle. So learning from mistakes is a key opportunity. The second opportunity is it also signifies normally a new phase or direction in the business. So if we've got to a certain milestone, particularly a bigger milestone, it kind of signifies that we're on this growth phase, a new phase in the business. I love to be able to lock that opportunity in. And the last one is just to reflect on what's been achieved. Okay? When people lock it in, as what I say, if you lock that celebration and that milestone in, you and the team are going to get hungry. It's like a drug. When you get on that drug, you're going to want more of it. Okay, so we're going to want to celebrate it and celebrate it again. So make sure you create your milestone. Let's make sure they're in your 90-day plan, they're SMART, and then make sure you get a ritual happening in your business and then lock those wins in. I wish you all the best. This is a great strategy. Make sure you do it.